BAUCHI governor worries over unidentified helicopter hovering over Lame Borough Forest, shooting bandits. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The governor therefore called on personnel of a Nigerian Air Force base in the state to intensify surveillance in the area. The Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has raised the alarm over the suspicious movement of an unknown helicopter around the Lame Borough Forest, which is a notorious bandit area. Well, on this particular issue, it is it's looking like trouble is looming. Because for the fact that the Nigerian Air Force, the fact that even the Air Force cannot or could not identify, it is trouble looming for that particular community. They should be careful, and if there is any proactive measure they can take to ensure that if this is actually an attack looming around, they are able to save as much people as they can and move people out of that particular area. The news in detail, please stay with us. The governor stated this only a few days after he declared that Toro local government area remained the epic center of insecurity, which had defied all efforts to check in Bauchi State. The governor, who is worried by the situation, was speaking when he granted the audience to the recently deployed Air Officer Commanding AOC Special Operation Command SOC of Nigerian Air Force, Bauchi, Air Vice Marshal Tajuddin Yusuf, and Bauchi at the government house. Bala Mohammed said that he was speaking based on intelligence reports received from security agents and the local community over the suspicious movements of the helicopter, whose mission was unknown. The governor therefore called on personnel of a Nigerian Air Force base in the state to intensify surveillance on the area with a view to identifying the suspected helicopter, as well as to protect people's lives and property. The governor also called for the intensification of security operations in the area by the officers and men of the Nigerian Air Force. Became imperative considering the present security situation in most parts of the country. He reiterated his administration's commitment to provide all the necessary support to consolidate on the gains recorded in the fight against various forms of criminality across the state. The governor stressed that his administration remained committed to ensuring that adequate security was provided, saying that the government has spent a huge sum of money to that effect. Speaking earlier, the new Air Officer Commanding AOC Special Operation Commander SOC Bauchi Air Vice Marshal Tajuddin Yusuf said the command was aware of the situation and investigations are ongoing with a view to checking the trend and apprehending the suspected helicopter for appropriate action. Air Vice Marshal Tajuddin Yusuf, who commended the state government for its concern over the security threats in the state, called on the public to assist the command with useful information to discharge its duties diligently. It is very worrisome. It is very, extremely worrisome. And our Air Force cannot investigate and identify flying objects hovering over our airspace. Of course, they say they are on it. They are on it. Sincerely, they are on it safe. And another incident is, why is it on the news? The military should know that by now. There are some news that are not supposed to slip out of their as it's not supposed to go out to the public. Do you think these people who you are fighting against are children? These people, they have trained them on how to use. They listen to the news, they hear the news, they watch the news. The people who are actually supporting them on social media. Yes, there are some things you just have to find a solution to, and you don't spread it all around. What we hear is the gbas. If you're going to be attacking it, you go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. Is the governor not aware that those bandits are being protected by those residing at Aso Rock? What is your evidence, or what are your evidences concerning that? That's the highest level of insecurity in the nation. Can you believe that? Helicopter is now in the hands of terrorists and bandits. Nobody is safe. But sincerely, Now, who gave these people helicopter? No, now. Who gave these people helicopter? How did they get it? Who funded them? And military will come out and tell us the reason they have suspended operation in some parts of the region is because of bad weather. Is it not the same weather that this so-called unidentified helicopter is flying? It is not funny. Sincerely, this is not. We the Southerners should worry more about this news because they're already used to the killings and can do anything to protect their killers. But finally, these weapons will make its way down to the southern Nigeria, and sincerely, every Southerner must be concerned. I don't know about you, but I am worried. It is the major reason why on a daily basis, apart from the fact that people are being killed, this thing can spread. It can spread the way it can spread like wildfire. It can spread so quickly. As in, you're going to be hearing that it went to this state from this state before you would say Jack Robinson. All the states are now, as in, is now, God forbid, is in crisis. That is just it. That is the truth. But the Northerners, I think recently they came out to say the Southerners are less concerned. I'm saying less concerned. No, now. They are not. Forget the fact that they are coming online to open their teeth to things. Oh. They are not. They are not at all. Now, how does farmers survive without security in BAUCHI for it? No security for farmers or Nigerian farmers. God will help you out there. Are you serious? They're talking about the whole nation. You're talking about farmers. They said we have Air Force. Air Force that cannot detect, read or monitor air radar. Is that one Air Force? It's time to call them out because they have really been sleeping. I mean, they have served the planes. They have. Another blow. Another blow. Helicopter fly in Nigeria without government license. Air Force military radar cannot pick any signals. When they were entering Nigeria airspace, this country is far dead. Nigeria is now like an incomplete building where anything can just go in and out. They sell the country and give me my share. It's not funny. When did BAUCHI state become home for bandits, gunmen and kidnappers? The military and BAUCHI state kills a lot of BAUCHI youths who tried to join such militia groups in 2008. Well. I'm not surprised that BAUCHI states have become one of those states now where such things are heard. Sincerely, there is actually almost no state in the north you are not going to hear such things. And it's not a good thing, sincerely. It's a thing of worry. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.